So as I rise, I want to share the lessons that I've learned along the way. You will burn yourself out. And then I have a clear next step timeline. I began my 30s. I was not an entrepreneur either. So that my lessons don't become your obstacles. I want to help share the experiences, the tools that I've used, the resources that I've leaned into, so that you too can build the business of your dreams. A couple of questions as it relates to the contract. In starting a business, sometimes you may not even understand what the terms are that you are signing. So, should you hire a business attorney? You may not have the funds to do so. If you understand the contract that's in front of you, maybe you do not need a business attorney. But if you by any means do not understand the terms, if anything feels like you're signing something and you are not quite sure, you need to hire a business attorney. Yes, Stacey. So I'm reviewing this contract and I'm just not sure some of the terms on the contract. Can you walk me through what some of these terms mean? What are they asking me exactly to sign? And how much will I be giving away? That percentage that I'm giving away, how do I go back and negotiate those terms? If this is kind of something that they've always done and they've done this with other companies before, how do I negotiate those things? For myself, when I first started, my business was set up as a sole proprietorship, and I didn't necessarily need a business attorney. My second business is not set up that way, and so I need advisement on a lot of things in the way my business is set up. And so for me, I've really leaned in and made the investment in a business attorney. On deals that I've had for years, I don't have a business attorney to review them. I know the contract, I know the terms, I sign those. On new deals that I don't understand all of the language on, and I can admit that I don't understand the language on those things, I have a business attorney review. And starting a business, it is not cheap. It takes a lot of money, a lot of resources, and a lot of times. And you must know that in going into business for yourself. You must know that it's going to cost money for you to make money. So make the investment, get the attorney, get them to review and advise you so that you're setting your business up for success. A couple of questions as it relates to the contract. Number one, I'm noticing some of the language in the contract just does not feel clear. It doesn't feel like it's something that I understand, so I'm not sure how I should sign this. As it relates to some of the percentages, what I'm going to be owing, what I'm paying back in terms of the terms itself. I just don't want to end up in a situation where I've signed a bad contract before off of the angst of needing to sign that left me in a really bad situation. Last year, I was working with a contract that I did not understand all of the terms on, to be honest. And I signed this contract, and this contract left me in a really bad situation in terms of owing and having a lien on my business. And that lien on my business was because I was in a term with this contract. So even if I had met all the requirements, fulfilled the contract, I had to pay to have the contract executed and removed from the term itself. So when I'm looking at contracts, I want to make sure that number one, now I'm speaking to someone who understands all of the language. They're digging through, they're asking the right questions, they're redlining, and they're challenging me on the information that I think I'm signing, or what is it that I'm signing. And number two, it's after I have someone review it, I'm also reading the contract myself to understand, do I understand what I'm even signing? Because sometimes people are not for you. You might be signing a contract thinking that it's something that's of your advantage, but if people are wanting you to sign very quickly, there's a sense of urgency behind it, and you're not clear, those are all of the red flags to stop, and find someone who can help you along the way. I had to give myself grace in not knowing what I did not know, but asking the right people that I did know to help me understand maybe the contracts that they signed and how this contract may have been a little bit differently. But in the likelihood that it does not sell, who is responsible for that? That's something that's included in your contract in a retail deal, and ensuring that you, as the party that is not responsible for that, will save you a ton of heartache, a ton of money, and a ton of responsibility and weight that's on you as the brand owner.